Teste, teste. Boa. Bora. Só eu ajeitar as coisas aqui. Calma aí enquanto eu ajeito. Vai rolar a musiquinha. Calma aí, deixa eu pôr o chat aqui. Opa, fala Fábio. Bem-vindo à live, mano. O chat tá aqui. Deixa eu só pôr o chat no celular também. Tá. Vou conectar o Bluetooth aqui no meu controle. Foi. Quer dizer, acho que foi, né? Às vezes ele buga, é mó zoado. Deixa eu abrir o jogo aqui. Tá bom, tirei aqui a musiquinha. O jogo. Se estiver travando aí, dá um toque que eu diminuo o gráfico, mas eu acho que tá normal. Pelo menos estava, né, na última vez que eu joguei.
This is nothing like I remember it.
Vamos lembrar aqui onde eu tinha que... Oi, Precisa. Bem-vindo à live. Vem. Ah, era pra cá, tá certo.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Bom, vai ter uns carinha aí que quer morrer, né?
We'll show ourselves out.
Olha lá. Devia ter deixado eu ir embora só.
Or not.
Easy. Opa, deixa eu dar mod pro Fábio. Eu esqueci. Pera aí. Aqui. Pronto.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Toma.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade.
So wait.
We can speak inside.
Tá funcionando. Achei que o microfone tava zoado. Só arrumar a posição dele aqui. Aí.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host.
Nossa, até esqueci de
If we remove
postar
the head, perhaps.
lá no Instagram, o story que eu ia iniciar a live. Agora que eu me liguei. Agora já foi.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Brabo.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
We'll show him as much mercy as they did.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
Mildinha chegou, bem-vindo à live.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Aldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Daram fim nos escudos pretos. Tudo me chama. A missão aqui parece ser daquelas longas, porque dá 800 de XP. É, ó. Missão principal. Fale com o Wade. Para a ponte Ewit. Por aqui.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
É por aqui.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got
É, o
their
visual desse
attention.
jogo é bom
It's
mesmo.
been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
É bem detalhado, né? É, Final Fantasy sempre focou bastante em gráfico, né? Esses novos. Desde a época do 13... Não, nem do 13, vai. Vou dizer da época do PlayStation 2. Eles já focavam bastante em melhorar o gráfico dos jogos que eles faziam.
On your command, my lord.
É, a gente vai matar todo mundo, né? Deixa eu colocar aqui o Ramu.
What is it now? I told you.
Agora você vai
We
morrer,
bear
cara.
a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Primeiros que vão morrer vai ser aqueles dois ali
along with
atrás,
your
ó.
flame.
Os maguinhos.
For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to find
Opa, wyvern.
for them.
Bosta.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Boa. É isso.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Brabo Lancer. Dragão, né, no caso. Ai. Caramba, que dano.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Ah, bosta. Otário. Elo Imperial.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Mandou ele pra casa.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Pelo. Lâmina queimada de...
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Província Imperial de Rosária. São Rosfield. Ah, já chegou. Achei que ia mostrar eu andando lá, mas já pulou direto pra mansão.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Vamos ver.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
Vai fazer alguma coisa que só ele fazia, talvez.
Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Olha lá, falei.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Parece gente boa, cara. Eu não sei se é mesmo, né? Vamos descobrir.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who Who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun. Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank
Desligou o
you,
controle.
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Chamou o cachorrinho junto. Não dá pra ir pra nenhuma outra parte só.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Tem algumas missões opcionais ou a principal. Vamos ver essa aqui que tá na frente.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all.
Livro de receita.
What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Tudo, né?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Beleza. Bora. Ah não, é por baixo.
Typical nobles. How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
bills
these
being
guardians of the
posted
flame?
every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
He's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Tá bom, né?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Concluir missões secundárias ou derrotar ameaças notórias aumenta o renome de Clive. Tá. E aí, alguns anônimos fazem doações, em dinheiro ou item. Fale com Desirê no sussurro do benfeitor no refeitório do esconderijo. Oh. Então é aquilo lá que eu tinha, né?
Here you are.
Respeito. Teoria.
You earned this.
Boa. Anel do Berserker.
All done?
Clive. Here you go.
Não tem missões disponíveis.
Think you can help?
Quadro de caçada, só peguei um. Esses daqui eu ainda não achei. Vamos ver o que ele tá pensando.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Ele fez o L, então, basicamente.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Será que é Dimitri?
Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Aqui.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Tá, né? Vamos lá. Daí primeiro.
Typical nobles.
Aqui, ó. Portão oeste de Kernorven. Também. Hipogrifo. Ué, não dá pra ver. Ah, tá. Eu acho que eu tenho que ir lá caçar o bicho. Mas não... Tem que capturar o bicho. Capturar não, né? Ah, tá. Daí aqui. Aqui é sobre a culinária. Deixa eu ver onde eu tenho. Aqui. É Norven. É ali mesmo. Bora. Em teoria, no quadro de caçada e na pista que o cara deu, é nessa região aqui. Agora a gente vai ter que procurar. Grandinho aqui.
We're not alone.
Ué, cadê?
Very well.
Eita.
There's no coin to be had in this miserable land, even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us down there.
Na dúvida se ele tá aqui. Na verdade, eu acho que eu tenho que entrar aqui, né? Portão fluvial. Aqui é pra cá, ó. Vale enorme. É, vou ter que arriscar aqui mesmo. Vou tentar ir mais pra frente com o Chocobo pra ver se é por aqui mesmo.
Let's go. Faster.
Assim. Ali, ó. Eu acho que é esse bicho aí, ou não? Não, esse bicho é só um... Eu acho que é outro, mas vamos ver.
You deserve a rest.
Aruna, falei? É outro.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy. Let's try.
Eu desviei cedo demais. Boa. Não era o que eu tava procurando, mas pelo menos matamos. Nossa, eu nem sabia que essa palavra existia. Obnubilado.
Rest well. I know I will.
Onde eu tô? Pra cá. É aqui, né? É, floresta. Capinante. É um bicho normal. Normal entre aspas, né? Boa. Acho que nem é por aqui que o grifo tá.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Uma parte pra cá, ali. Eu não entrei. Vai sair ali atrás, deixa eu dar uma olhada. Opa.
Straight home now. This won't be easy.
O baú ali. Trança de sirina de grifo. Cadê aqui? E... aumenta o dano da lâmina ardente. Mas era só o baú, deixa eu ir pra lá. Vou deixar pra procurar esse grifo depois. Talvez eu tenha que olhar na internet, porque... eu acho que é nesse mapa, né? Mas... não tenho muita pista. Além do que ele já me deu, né? Na verdade.
That'll do, girl.
Ah, tá. Aqui não é. Basicamente eu vou ter que procurar mesmo. Então, sim. Deixa eu dar uma olhada rápida aqui pra ver se a gente acha o grifo. Aqui. Ah, acho que é aqui, ó. No mapa eu consegui achar rapidão. É onde eu tava mesmo. Só que eu tinha que andar mais um pouco. Então eu vou ter que vir pra cá. E aí descer ali. Ele vai estar lá pra baixo. Aí a gente consegue achar ele. Vamos ver se é real. Mais ou menos aqui, ó. Tá vendo que ele tá? É o marcador. Isso aqui é um labirinto. E tem que ir reto e virar.
Good day to you.
E vai reto até achar uma passagenzinha pequena. Acho que é essa aqui. Não, passei muito. E essa escada aqui. Aí não? Ué. Ah, tá. É aqui, ó. Aí eu tenho que descer... calma aí. Só seguir agora.
Ready, go?
Toma. Ele tá pra esse lado aqui, ó. Tem que... ah, não, tem que ir reto mesmo. Tinha que descer ali.
griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Boa. Na teoria é por aqui. Aí, acho que a gente achou. É o bicuço. Rank B, hein? Nível 28. 2 níveis acima do meu. Ô, bosta. Eu enxerguei que ele ia usar o terreno. De novo eu não consegui desviar. Que agora morre. Não morreu. Ah, mentira que ele esquivou. Toma. Caramba, hein? Faltava 39 de vida e ele esquivou. Boa. Além de completar a quest, a gente pegou um material aqui e também upamos.
Is something there, boy?
Ah, o maluco aí.
Could that be our man?
Talvez.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Vai explicar a historinha.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Ouro tratado. Item chave. Vamos de viagem rápida, né? Pra não precisar ir andando. Antes de eu voltar, acho que eu já vou falar com o açougueiro aqui. Que aí eu já volto de uma vez. Entrego as duas missões.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have...
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they
Deve ser uma
were,
receita mó ruim, então,
you
hein?
wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Bom, eu tenho que então matar os escorpiões, né? Lá na frente. Bom, eu já tô no lugar mais perto, então eu tenho que ir lá de chocobo.
Stay sharp.
Vou passar aqui pela ponte, né?
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Come on. Faster.
Ali.
Be safe. Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Eita, mentira. O que aconteceu? Fiquei 3 horas de stunado. Eu roubei a kill, ela tava matando lá. Eu só puxei. Boa. Calma aí, deixa eu só andar aqui rapidinho.
Or any worse at least.
Beleza. Entrega a violeta inusitada para Ivan. Ah, tá, eu falei? É só voltar agora pro esconderijo. Só pegar aqui um que tenha portão. Esse aqui. Eu saio no portão, né? E aí consigo acessar o mapa mundi. Aqui. Já tá em áudio do com. Ah, tá. Se tivesse, acho que DualSense, né? Acho que DualSense tem alto-falante no próprio controle.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Vai comer mesmo assim, né? Não tem escolha. Quer dizer, tem escolha, né? Que o cara quer fazer uma receita nova aí. Olha aí.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
Eu acho que não é uma boa ideia não, hein?
Not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but
Caramba, é bom o
never
negócio.
have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of
É, eu não sei se mais gente vai querer isso aí não, cara.
in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Ah, mas pelo menos eu ganhei um acessório mais um, ó. Boa. Também tem a defesa. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo substituir um. Eu tô com... Aí, ó, boa. Ganhamos 20 de defesa só por ter feito a missão secundária aqui. Agora eu tenho que entregar o couro tratado, mas antes deixa eu ir lá no cartaz pra gente pegar a recompensa. O grifo. Ô, droga, eu sempre confundo.
Typical nobles.
Opa, quase. O lugar aqui é um labirinto, cara. Até eu me acostumar. Lembra onde fica o cartaz? Ah não, era ali mesmo, caramba. Subir, só que continuar do reto ali. Aqui, ó. Ah, esse aqui foi o que a gente achou por acaso, né? Falta só esse aqui. Próxima ao Lago Leste. Depois eu já faço.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
Pô, agora me faz uma armadura aí com esse couro.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. and that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Talvez eu ganhe acessório ou colete.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Aí, ó, projeto do equipamento de mata-draco. Serve para fabricar o equipamento de mata-draco. Aí, ó. Aquele maisinho na quest era porque eu ia desbloquear uma coisa adicional, é isso? E era, né? É isso mesmo. Vamos ver.
What do you need? So, will it be?
Acho que não é arma, é colete. É aqui, ó, mata-draco. Nossa, é bem mais forte, hein, que o meu. Aumenta em 11 e 29. Mas eu não tenho esse Electrum. Ah, é de um bicho, ó, tá vendo? Que tem o símbolozinho meio estranho ali do lado do ícone. É daquelas caçadas. E o bracelete também não tenho. É outra caçada. Beleza. A gente sabe que não dá pra fazer agora, mas depois eu devo conseguir fazer. Agora finalmente vamos continuar a história. Agora que a gente já fez as opcionais, vamos na missão principal aqui.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Distraída.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Ironbloods' worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Ironblood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge,
dá pra ter uma vingança, né?
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Pelo menos é uma motivação a mais.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drek's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Sid brabo. Boa. Sopro do Draco.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Tá ficando com a marca, será, que o Sid tinha? Aquela parte branca, sabe?
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Caramba, é literalmente um meteoro. Tá fincado assim, ó.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Pelo.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Os bichos aqui.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Caramba, bicho chato. Boa.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Stay down!
Caramba, o bichão ali. Ah, que mentira. Na hora que eu apertei pra carregar. Caramba, 400 e pouco é 12, hein? Ah, olha isso, cara. Boa nada, né? Perdi vida pra caramba. O alento do vento. Acho que vai ser boss, hein? Esse meio aí, esse terreno.
Oh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Olha lá, tá vendo? Malboro.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his head.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Caramba. Já era pra ele ter caído, né? Aí.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Ah, então tem um parry nesse jogo. Eu tava fazendo sem querer, mas se você atacar bem na hora, ele dá um parry e aí você meio que para o tempo pra bater no bicho. Falta só um pouquinho. Aê, boa.
Press on.
Yes.
Nos Final Fantasy antigos chamavam de Marlboro, né? Não sei se é porque tá em português as legendas. Mas tava o nome de Morbo. Sei lá. Vai ver um modo de falar.
It's like a furnace in here.
Parece um
We're
vulcão.
inside the volcano.
É, literalmente.
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Opa, e aí Cecília? Bem-vinda à live. De boas? Boa noite. Uma salamandra. Eita! Já jogou Subnáutica? Ainda não. Eu até tenho na Steam, mas nunca joguei. Você gosta? Eu gosto do... naquele mesmo estilo, né? Do No Man's Sky. Mas o Subnáutica só vi uns vídeos. Ai, cara. Eu vi que lançou o 2, né? Mas o primeiro eu nunca joguei. Ô, bichinho chato, hein? Aí. Caramba.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Parece Star Wars, né? O episódio 3. Ó, braba.
Let's not do that again.
No. That's not.
Acho que aquilo é um bicho. Mas é as bombas, deixa eu matar. Vai. Beleza.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
There it
I
is.
have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Ela usa firaga, putz. Toma.
Too slow.
Será que é o flan? Colocaram traduzido como mousse, nada a ver. Boa, ganhando. Brasileiras de mítrio. E aqui. Ah não, é isso aqui. Mítrio é o negócio do Senhor dos Anéis, né? Caramba, ó, fizeram até o suor nela.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Incenso. Ai. Ah, bosta. Nossa, o jogo até travou. Trava não? Aí, volta. Que lag. Voltou. Caramba. Consigo usar o coisinho aqui. Bom é que isso aqui cura um pouco da minha vida também, pra eu não gastar só a poção. Droga, tava quase. Boa. E agora morre. Aí. Talvez dê pra fazer algum equipamento depois.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
Calma aí. Só um minuto. Calma aí que eu tenho que fazer o Duolingo. Pronto, rapidão. Bora.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Lady Marley. It's me.
By the mother. Jill, it can't be.
It is, my lady.
We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Os caras não viram, não?
I'm so glad you're safe.
And you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive.
Ink MCHN, bem-vindo à live, mano. Vou defender Final Fantasy XVI sempre. Jogo. É, cara, por enquanto tá um jogaço mesmo. Eu tô jogando a primeira vez, né? E eu nem sei como eu tive a sorte de não ter spoiler da história. Então, desde a época que lançou. Então, tudo pra mim é novidade. Então, por enquanto, eu tô gostando muito. Realmente é um jogaço.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
Isso que ela falou pra eles correrem, hein?
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
Bora.
We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
Eita, o cara tava bem aqui.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Beleza, ganhamos. Será que é por aqui?
How many of them are there?
Caramba.
Too many.
Legal que o Garuda tira a barrinha deles rapidão de atordoamento. Boa. Calma aí, antes de eu ir pra lá, né? Ver se esse portão dá pra interagir. Daqui que eu vim, né? Ué. Aí. Tem duas portas, né? Ah, tá. Filha da mãe. Isso, bate pelas costas mesmo. Otário.
Clive.
Fora a trilha sonora, né, mano, do jogo.
I saw the patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I face my demons. Then you must face yours.
Opa, chegamos, eu acho. Quer dizer, ainda não. Parece que é só um monstro mais forte. Estamos perto.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Ai. Filha da mãe. Tá quase. Aí, morreu. Graça do inferno. Sacrifício.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
Caramba, esse cara.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you. Who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master. Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
E é o Joshua? Ou não? Caramba. Caramba, por que o Clive ainda não tá meio transformado? O cara tá vendo o tamanho dos negócios? Olha, Shiba. É que ele não controla direito ainda, né?
Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
Beleza, pelo menos é meio caminho já.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. Better make this quick.
Mas já acabou, cara? Merda. Aí, pode diamante.
All right. I won't take long.
Caramba, que da hora. Boa. Ai. Não, não, não. Nossa, que sorte que eu esquivei. Acho que agora morre, hein? Ai. Aí, cara. Chama líquida.
Jill!
Tem sangue ali.
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
Gelinho.
watching, Sid. We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal.
Nossa, mata esse cara aí, por favor.
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed
Aí.
the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Boa, Jill. Braba.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
O Torgal.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Olha lá. Eu acho que esse aí não é o irmão dele, não. Acho. Tá errado.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Menos mal, né? Eu achei que a ilha inteira ia explodir. Mas, na verdade, foi só a questão do cristal. É, o irmão dele tá aí, ó. Não é ele, não.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Ah, é, ele tá com...
Your Grace.
Entendi. Esquecido disso.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
De novo desconectou contra.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
É o Titã.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbrec need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction.
É, tem que ser
Unless that is
inteligente.
what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
Ah, doidona lá. Eu acho.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Posso estar errado, mas acho que essa não é a mãe do Clive, não.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear
Não,
Clive.
é sim. É a mãe do Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Nem fechou a porta.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Estranho, hein? Mas estranho e interessante ao mesmo tempo.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Dormindo, pô. Depois da tempestade. Beleza? Ah, tem até uma missão secundária ali. Dá uma olhada aqui. Tem algum artefato diferente? Mas acho que não. Bom, gente, eu vou encerrar por aqui. Aproveitar que o capítulo terminou. E a gente já deixa um ganchinho pra próxima. Beleza? Bom. Valeu, gente. Vou encerrar mesmo. Tamo junto. Acho que amanhã eu faço live, né? Porque na sexta eu não vou trabalhar presencial. Então acho que eu consigo fazer live na quinta. E é isso. Obrigadão aí pela participação. Não esquece de deixar o like. Quem não deixou. E se inscrever também para quem gostou do conteúdo. Fechou? Valeu, gente. Boa noite.